our dog, Chong the dog walk. We haven't been on a lot of these because the weather's been shitty. And when shitty, I say shitty. And I'll tell you, there's been a lot of dog poop where other dog owners didn't pick up their dog poop. And I got a whole roll of bags. I'm holding dog poop as I'm walking them. I'm putting a shout out to all these dog owners. Oh, here comes more, folks. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my pocket real quick. I don't know how to pause this. I really don't. I wish I did. I'm gonna put this in my pocket real quick here. And oh my god, here's another one. Okay. Alright, I gotta put this in my pocket real quick and clean up this dog poop, guys. I was talking about all the dog poop out here. I'll be right out. Alright, Chong, come on. I gotta pick up this dog poop. Alright, let me pick this up, Chong. Alright. There we go. Alright, guys. I'm back. I had a bad dog poop. But yeah. I've been out and there's just a lot of dog poop. And the thing is, I get it. Sometimes it's easier to let it sit, but it's gross. But I've been studying divinity intensely. Oh, hi, Madeline. How you doing? Yeah, it's finally broke the weather. We've had Antarctica weather around here. I was thinking Ohio was Antarctica. Oh, hello. I don't know what this means. Oh, I'm good. I'm real good. I am going to do a tarot one. But sometimes I get these downloads since I had my Dark Night of the Soul, and I get them directly from the Divine now. And sometimes they just want me to do a quick reading, so I have a tablet that I do. But I feel bad for half of the people that are in these readings that the Divine gives me, especially the ones with the bleeding tears of Jesus. All these people do this horrible acts. Oh, okay. You just figured out well, I'm going to pray for you. Let's all pray for Christian. But God please help Christian in his trouble, in his medical problems, please. Amen. But yeah, oh, thank you. He's a little overweight, so I've decided to do a stream like I did in the old days before God chose me to do tarot card readings. I didn't choose this, folks. I didn't. I went through a dark night of the soul, and that was it. And next thing I know, God wanted me to do tarot card readings and things of that sort. So, but my dog has gained weight because it's been cold. Oh, he doesn't? I've been trying to put him on a diet. You guys will think this is hilarious. To buy that farmer's dog stuff. So I make my own farmer's dog. You take rice and just lean any kind of meat you have around the house, put like chicken broth and stuff, and I put it in Ziploc bags. And I add it to his dog food. So he's good that way. Okay, there's more here going on. All the farmer's dog food's going. Oh, he's a black lab and a German Shepherd. He's a mutt, as my friends say. But you know what? I rescued him. He is a rescue. I rescued him at 2 months old. He was left for dead. And the way I look at it is all of us, in God's eyes, we are all meant for something. So even though my dog was left for dead and he had worms that were going into his lungs and he was abused because they wanted to make sure that he was a fighting dog and he didn't want to fight. So I took him at 2 months old and I gave him milk. I gave him vitamins because I feel everybody needs a chance in life. And so what if you're the underdog? The underdog always wins because the underdog has heart. Some of my friends at work say, oh, he's not a purebred. I say, I don't give a damn. He's my dog. And I think that he's getting nosy now. I think that we focus too much on life about what's cool and what's not cool. And so what if he's not a purebred? He's my dog. He's helped me through hard times, and honestly, he's the one person that stands by me no matter what. And he's had a hard time in life. But you know what? He met me at 2 months old, and I didn't give a damn if he was purebred German Shepherd or not. He's the best dog I've ever had. I've had other dogs. I really have, but they're all the best to me. And I feel if we had this attitude about people... So, oh yes. I was given to him because they didn't want to do medical attention. They just dropped him off and said good luck. He was left for dead. And if I didn't get him when I got him, he would have died. I believe just because somebody's sick just means you heal them. It means that they're meant for you to heal. The human or animal. And animals are extensions of us. They really are. And people just don't understand it. They don't get it. They just get nasty with them. They beat them because they poop in the wrong spots. It's like, when you were a kid, when you shit yourself, the thing is no one beat you for it, but you're going to beat a dog for it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't like these kind of people. I rebuke them in the name of Jesus because he's my service dog now. And I love him. And he does well. And everybody deserves a chance in life. Everybody, every living thing. And nobody should be discarded or looked upon in any negative way. I really feel that. So I started this channel. And I started this channel before God chose me for downloads for the Terra. Because that's what I believe in. I believe in humanity. And I believe in it so much, I probably could have afforded to have a purebred. But you know what? I wanted to have a rescue dog. And I chose my rescue dog because of that. And I feel that. All right, he's looking at someone. All the school buses are coming. But yeah, and this is kind of where I started in my bases, and this is where it's gonna begin and end. I'm thinking about venturing up the street because they have more deposits because I got 2 poop things to go. All right, Chong, come on. Let's try to go by the Metro Parks. We live close to the Metro Parks. He needs to get his little energy in and get all this out. But yeah, this is what this channel's about. It's about humanity towards animals and people. And I say, you know what, don't worry about if you didn't get that perfect outfit. I have went to thrift stores. I say be kind to your fellow man. Don't do shitty things. You won't have shitty karma. I do so many tarot card readings now on people that just pick to do shitty things to people. And then they wonder why they have towers. I mean, my God. So, it's terrible. All right, here we go. But yeah, now, and I do, and yeah, and I, when I do these, I just wonder how people can live with themselves. I do these readings on how people were, they had a whole family and they just leave them for dead. And I get the reading to help the other person kind of deal with things. Okay, here it comes again. He must have really had to go today. All right, I might have to put this in my pocket again. All right, let me go put this in my pocket again. I'll be right back. Hang on, Chong. Let me pick this up. All right. All right, Chong. I got that picked up. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to pick up poop again. It's all that farmer's dog stuff I've been making homemade, but yeah, people just do these horrible things, and I didn't realize because I don't do bad things, and until I got downloads, I didn't realize how horrible people were. And then, not to mention, the person that was supposed to love me did the same thing to me. That led me to the dark night of my soul, which led me to just resurrecting and taking on my ancestors, all their pain. And I realize how this is an epidemic. And he likes to go up in people's yards. Yes, I know. But I do pick up the poop, so I guess that's all that matters. Oh, hi, Telegon, or Tygon Geiger. Hello, how are you? But yeah, these people do these horrible things. And I don't know why. There's just no remorse. And they wonder why these towers happen. Don't do things that are shitty and not have remorse. And it's fine if you don't want to be with somebody. I will say this. Come on, Chong, let's move around here. Because the divine does not give a shit if you want to be with someone else. They honestly don't. It's how you leave the person. My glasses fell down. It's how you leave the person, that other person. That's the main thing. And that's where people go, and then they go, man, I got a tower. Why am I having this? Why am I having that? Well, maybe you shouldn't have left your family hungry or left someone high and dry or just did black magic on them. Why would you leave someone, want them back, and then do dark magic to try to get them back? I don't get it. Okay, Chong, there's plenty of trees where we're going. These people are at home watching you trying to pee on their front tree. Oh, he's a black lab and German Shepherd. He is my rescue dog. I was hoping one day to be able to get a dog shelter to help out other rescues. That's why I do tarot card readings. I don't do it because this is what I want to do with my career. I work at a medical place. I'm perfectly fine with the career I have. I really am. The sick people need me. Even if they told me, even if I did get really popular on YouTube, that my residents told me that they're hoping that I don't leave. And I probably will not leave, even if I was a popular YouTuber. I probably would still work there part time. So once I've always been taking care of the sick. And sick animals isn't much of a stretch for me. And people that are sick in their spirituality, where they're really, I'm not saying go around being like Jesus. That I'm not. Don't get me confused. I'm just saying don't go around doing shitty things. Don't go around saying things that are just absurd and going out of your way just to be a shitty human being. And then expect no karma. No cap. It happens. And that's when karma puts you in your place, depending on what you do. You usually have financial problems. And then if you leave somebody in a horrible way and things like that nature, the person that you thought was going to be the one for you, that they usually end up leaving you and you'll lose all your money. And then if you perform black magic or do these kitchen witch spells, it's terrible. That's terrible. That's when it all hits the fan. And then these people that go on the internet and say, I'm Wiccan, I'm this, I'm that. These are the people that really get hit hard. God don't like that. God doesn't like ugly, and God don't like that. And it's okay not to be with somebody. It's what things do. But we're trying to make to the garbage here. But I like to get all my points across. I've been studying sacred geometry. Probably gonna do another thing when I get home on things. So about the sacred geometry of the universe. Because I like to study divinity, just not saying what God tells me and this and that. I like to study just the universal symbols and things of that sort. But of course my dog needs to go on walks, and animals and humanity is important to me. So he's going to get his walk. But it's going to be interesting. I'm going to go in depth with sacred geometry. And just because I'm an oracle reader, folks. I can do both. I cannot predict. I can tell you if love's coming and all that, but it's up to the divine, kind of who it is and stuff like that. I can't tell you exactly who you're going to have, because I want to say these transactional things, the divine doesn't really care about that much. And it's about what goodwill you've done. And how much you've impacted and helped others, and who really deserves it. That's the thing. Just because you think you deserve it doesn't mean you really truly deserve it. How many people lie in our lives? Ever since I've been starting oracle readers, people can't lie to me. And everyone lies. I tell you, there's so many people that lie. And use your discernment, friends. Use it, because you're going to see a lot of people that literally will tell you one thing and do another. When I do these readings and I pick up on this energy, they're clout chasers, they're deceivers, they're narcissists, or they got narcissist tendencies. I mean, these people, I don't know. And then they somehow in their clouded mind think that they're doing good. Oh, hi, Karat. How you doing? Yeah, my ex has been stalking me on social media and been doing kitchen magic and everything else. So sometimes when I think they finally gave up the tower and everything's completed. All of the karma they sent to me, because she went back to her. All of it. Every single bit of it. 999. The cycle's done. Whatever. And I didn't do anything wrong. So all the dark magic she sent me went right back to her. Right back. So I'm back and I'm able to. God wanted me to stay on the sidelines until all the dark magic went through and done. You see 222 every day. That's good. I've been putting angel numbers out. I have a card deck for that. So I'm hoping that they leave me alone now. Because that's what I want. I want them to leave me alone. I am not going back to him. I never will go back to him. I don't even want to be friends with him. I'm good. I'm good over here all by myself. I don't need anybody. I got my son. My son is going to be collaborating with me. He's going to be doing a stream. And he's thinking about doing skating because he's a skater. And we're going to collaborate and we're going to mention each other's channels. So life is turning out good. I mean, all the bad stuff and all that, he got all this good karma while I was suffering and going to thrift stores. But now he's going through the whatever he was sending back to me. So hopefully I get to move soon, which I will. Money's on its way. I'm going to be getting my house. And I don't know. He's either going to be homeless or something. I don't know. Or wish he was homeless. But that's not my problem. Now we're finally getting to the park area. I got to get all the doo-doo out. But yeah, here Karan. Here he is. He's gained a little weight, but this is our first really good day where I didn't have to bundle up in a bunch of stuff. The weather finally broke in Ohio, thank God. I think we got some of the worst weather there was to get. Alright, come on, Chong. Yeah, somehow the weather just got horrible for us, and it was terrible. I don't understand. But yeah, I know that you want your reading. I am going to go home and do a live, and I'll probably tape something on the sacred geometry later. Oh, oh, well, you're welcome. Yeah, I told you I was going soon. I was waiting on clarification from God that this evil witch and all their warlock and witch intentions was done. And it's real. When people are coming out doing nasty shit, God does pay attention. And that is true. God pays attention. And he's been watching over me. But I'm safeguarded. I'm everything now. Now I can go live. I can do anything I want now. And I got abundance coming. I don't know from where. Obviously from my dad's inheritance. But besides my dad's inheritance that's going to stabilize me, I get abundance from all the bullshit they gave me. I literally at times they were hexing bad luck and all this stuff on me. He was trying to put me in a love triangle. I had every bullshit thing going on that I'm like a hermit naturally. I love being a hermit. I feel you get your best reflection as a hermit. And I don't mind being celibate. He sure minds being celibate. But I don't. I feel if you stay celibate for a little bit and you just wait for what God gives you. And they say in April I might meet somebody, I might not, but that's okay. I got my dog. I got my platform, I got my sick people at work, and I got you, and I got all of the subscribers. So I'm good over here. I really am. I'm good just the way it is, but they say I get more abundance because of how shitty he was to me. So I don't know. We'll see. All the other tarot card readers that are tuning into his energy say this. They do. And they all tuned into the black, dark magic, all of them. And I mind my own business, Karan. I wished him all the luck. He told me he was truly in love with this Tanya. That's what he did. He said, I'm in love with Tanya. I said, okay. And I moved about my business because people are allowed to break up with each other. That's what I did when Rob decided to get his skanky ass out of my life. And he cheated on me for 4 months, never said anything about it, but said that he didn't want to hurt my feelings because I was grieving my dad. But you know what? I would have appreciated the truth. And I did wish him all the luck in his adventures and his love. And I minded my own business. And I even told him, Karan, that I loved my dad more than I loved him. And yet, I still got dark magic put on me. I still got almost trying to put me in a love triangle. I still got, and it's crazy because there was a tarot card reader I was listening today that's really into his energy. She said that I was clear to go. And she said while he was chained to her, she was chained to the devil. And she knew all along that I was a high priestess. I didn't know I was a high priestess, Crod. I will tell you that I am just a humble person that likes to be around dogs and people that appreciate me. And I go and I don't wear fancy clothes. Even if I had a lot of money, I wouldn't. I would save that money to help an animal or a person in need. I would. And I'm going to have to bathe him when I get home. He got all kinds of stuff. He's so excited finally that we're able to get to the park. But yeah, this is the kind of trouble I've been through. And God told me I could pre-tape, but I do like to go live. But now that the kitchen witch, ding dong, the witch is dead, and I don't know why she was attacking me. I don't know why he was giving a shit about my existence, because I didn't care no more. When he left, he left. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I've been divorced. I'm still friends with my ex-husband. I mean, what the hell did he think? That I was going to sit there and I was going to be sad and cry? It is what it is. People come, people go. But this MF person, he wanted, oh, this is such a pretty area. He wanted to sit there and act crazy. That's what he wanted to do, act damn crazy. I'm not 16 years old. It's not my first rodeo. It's not. I got 2 kids. I've been hanging out with my 21-year-old, and my 31-year-old's been helping me out. I don't need a man. That's why I went to college, to get a job. I don't know what's wrong with these men. I don't. I mean, I can mention their first names, but I cannot mention their last names, and I will do that because I don't lie. I have no reason to lie. Not at all. Look, he's singing. He's all excited. Oh, there's another dog. There's another doggy dog over there. But yeah, I don't have reason to lie, and people they act insane. This is why I prefer the company of dogs a lot of times, and my kids. And honestly, my ex-husband's not too terrible now. Now that we're friends, it's not terrible. I'm just gonna wait till this dog passes and then we'll cross the street. Sometimes it's easier. And this dog is going so slow. For 4 legs, you think this dog would be walking faster. My dog, in this half hour we've been going, we've literally made it to the park. This dog is like in slow motion. All right, here we go. See, my dog's always in fast motion. But yeah, I don't understand men, Karan. I don't. I'm single and happy. I'm so happy to be single. I wake up every day, Karan, and if I want to eat a peanut butter and jelly for breakfast, that's what my ass eats. I feel liberated after 10 years of dealing with him, and he thinks I'm supposed to be upset. My food budget went down because his ass was picky. I'm not a picky eater. I'm thinking about going home and eating a peanut butter and jelly because I don't know if you noticed, I got sick and I lost a lot of weight when I was when I did go through things with my dad's death. So I've been trying to eat high protein stuff, and a lot of times it is little things like peanut butter and jelly and stuff, and it's cheap. And I've been helping taking care of my grandson. You've probably seen him in the shorts. I did one yesterday when I took him to there's so many parks around my house. Chong, I need to throw away this poop. All right, let me throw away this poop. Okay. But yeah. Okay, Chong, it's under your leg. Chong, come on. I need it. Chong, stop. Would you stop a minute? Jeez. Okay. All right, I'm back. I got mud on my hand. It's the life of a dog walker, Karan. But yeah, I've just been enjoying my life. I mean, they say that, I don't know, the mystics and everyone says I'm going to be meeting someone else. I don't know. We'll see. I'm enjoying the single life. Enjoying it. I haven't seen it for 10 years, but you know what? It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. I've just been hanging out with my grandson. This really isn't a river, but it looks like a tiny river. And there's a tiny little car. So cute. Very cute. You never know. Oh, Lord, there's all kinds. Now that the snow is melting, Karan, look over here. Got all this. Looks like a small river. This is not a river. This is literally where grassland was. That's how we've been overloaded with snow. It's crazy. I'll go over here and show you guys that over here. I don't know if we can go any past this, and we might have to hit the trails. Of course, he has to sniff everything. But yeah, the single life has been treating me good. I've been able to do a lot more different kinds of videos and had more time to myself. I don't got to worry about making sure he has the best meals, because I always called him Chef Ramsay, because nothing was good enough for him. Nothing. He had to have this. He said, "Oh, I can't eat regular steaks. I have to have this expensive steak." I mean, me and my son got 2 steaks, and we put a little bit of fluffy rice over the steak, and we enjoy it, and then we cut up and put on some rice. We were happy. He would not have been happy with that at all. But yeah, here we go. Look. This was the trail that we always go to. This is what it looks like. It's the river that runs through. I'm going to probably end up having to bathe him when I get home. But yeah, we're going to have to go back because I'm not trying to go through the river that runs through. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. And I am going to try to help you as much as I can. I can only tell you what the divine lets me know. There's rules to everything. And sometimes they tell me, oops, I was going downhill. Everything happens in divine timing also. They tell me I'm going to find somebody, but it's within divine timing. This is what I am told myself. And technically, I guess everybody's calling me a high priestess and stuff, and I have to wait for divine timing for everything. So I enjoy every day to its fullest. And I really try to just be happy in everything that I do. Because that's what God wants us to do. Be happy for each day that's given to us. Oh my God. I don't know, Karan, if you could see those horses over there. You see them? I love the horses down here. Sometimes it's hard to tape them because these people that they get upset when they're on camera. They really do. I hope he's not peeing on the car. No, he peed on the side. But yeah, that's, I mean, I know I feel over here. I don't need tarot cards per se for a reading, but everything happens, the divines tell me to tell you in divine time. And I know it's about finances and love. And God is telling me to tell you, Karan, that everything happens in divine time. Sometimes the people that we need to come forth to us have to go through different cycles to get to us, or they would come by in a wrong way. That's what I'm being told to tell you. And my person, whoever my person is literally being ushered in a different way also. So they say around April, but it might be past April. I don't know. But I know they're coming. And God did tell me that someone is coming for you, Karan. Someone's coming. And they won't tell me what they look like. They're going to be good looking. They're going to they might not be like, I don't know. They're going to be spiritual, but it's not to the point where it's like, I'm just waiting for these people to pass. But it's not going to be to the point where they're so religious that you got to go to church every day and things like that. They're going to believe in goodness and God, but it's going to be kind of the way you believe in it, if that makes any sense. And it's going to be, they're going to be of the same race as you and same kind of background. And he's been trying to bring forth this person, but they've been in a lot of financial things going on. And were connected to somebody that they weren't supposed to be connected to. And they were in a tower also, Karan. That's what I've been instructed to tell you. And being in a tower, I was in a tower. Anybody could be in a damn tower. Even the good people are in the tower half the time. The good people get the protection and the bad people don't. The person that was in your tower, Karan, was in the good side of the tower. And he was under protection. So, just like I just got out of my tower moment. And I didn't do anything except to say, okay, I wish you luck on your new love. And I got put in a tower for months. But he's been under divine protection and he's recuperating. And now that we're out of Gemini season, he should be coming forth soon. So maybe we'll meet our people around the same time. I don't know. But that's the message I was instructed to give to you, because I wake up every morning with God talking to me now. And it's just like, oh, hello, how you doing? I even got to do reading when I get home and pre-tape it at some point. And it's a crazy one about all kinds of treachery and stuff. It really is. It was when I got this download, I was like, oh my God, and baby Jesus. That was about all there was. It was about the gambler. So somebody that gambled on people's emotions and gambled with money. And I got to do reading on that because that created a tower, and there's a lot of people involved in that tower also. And I got to give them advice. There's people doing a lot of shady stuff around here. No cap. And I talk like this because I've been listening to a lot of tarot card readers to get this language down. I gotta look, because I'm new to tarot card readings. I'm new to it. I know just because you know how to do the cards doesn't mean that you're connected. So that's the thing. I was just recently awakened and connected to it. But you are your finances now the Royal Gemini season. God did tell me that He is going to start releasing your finances where you have good finances. And the person that you're supposed to be with is finally going to come out of this tower because karma is being dished out from the ones that put him in the tower because he didn't do nothing, from what I was told. When he went in this tower, I was told there was betrayal, there was deceit, there was people that was just acting shady around him. He had a lover that was vindictive, and she had another lover. There was a lot of stuff going on with your person. So when he comes to you, Karan, you're going to have to, I don't know, you're going to have to heal him. You're really going to have to heal him, Karan. He's not damaged goods, but his chakra, oh my God, I'm so sorry. His chakras are going to be off the hook. It's going to be closed, his heart chakras. But God wants him to get his chakras going again. He wants him to see that he can love again. So, I don't know if that resonates with you for anything, but that's what I was told, and you're gonna vibe with him because he's gonna have your same background. God tries to give us people that we're gonna relate to. I don't know, maybe that's why mine's taking so long. I'm a crazy tarot card person that talks to God every day. I don't know who the hell He's gonna send to me. I don't know how anybody can handle my energy. I'm coming off a tower from dark magic being put on me and everything else. Whoever comes to heal me is going to have problems. They might need Jesus themselves, so I don't even know. I just do what I do. But I'll still do your tarot card reading, but I was told directly from God to tell you that. And he's, like I said, he's going to have this horrible relationship he was cheated on. Also. So you got that to deal with. But you're such a good person with your bright energy, Karan. I see you doing it. I see you getting along with this person. Very lovely. And I mean, the past is the past. The way I look at it, no matter what people did in the past, it's like death. It's the past. Okay, this person's coming around here, so we got to go down the hill to let him through. All right, Chong, let's come over here, let him through. All right, Chong, come on. I always cross through and let people go by. How you doing? Yeah. Huh? Oh, thank you. We got a compliment on Chong. But yeah, God said that He knows you've been waiting a long time, and then when you do find Him, it's going to be love at first sight, and you're going to know it. It's going to be a chance meeting. It's going to be a very chance meeting, and you're just going to be like, wow. And he's going to tell you all kinds of things that happened to him when these crazy people were doing him wrong. He did tell me that too. I think Chong finally is getting his exercise. We'll let this person go by. Everybody's so excited in Ohio. Because of our good weather, everybody took a walk. I took a walk before I even took a shower. That's telling you how excited I was about the weather.
It is a beautiful day, huh?
Oh, it is. All right, Chong. Oh, but we got all kinds of people. No one hardly ever talks to me, and look at that. Now we got all kinds of people talking to me. But yeah, pray for me that I find my person, and whoever it is, I could deal with, God. Because God said He's coming in like a hurricane. That's it. Because I am not taking the other one back. I'm out of that damn tower. And I ain't going back to that tower. Hell no. They can keep that tower all to themselves with all that karma that's going along with it. That's one thing you don't mess with. If you're in a tower because of someone else and you're on the good side, stay away. Stay away from all those damn people in the tower that's doing bad shit. Because that tower, you get involved too many of those people, and you say, oh, but I love him. You're going to get that bad karma along with him. That's the way that goes. You don't want that bad tower. You don't want that. I'd let God do what he wants to do, however he wants to do it. And when that tower's done and God's done giving out his gift of karma, I just ask God, what's next? That's what you got to do, Karan. You got to say, what's next? So I feel there's somebody that wasn't a tower moment that you know that you've been kind of dealing with also, God told me. God said he appreciates all of your efforts, but the time wasn't for you to heal them also. And they want to learn their lesson. So I did get that. And I think I warned you about this person too a while back. I told you he was in a tower and he was learning lessons about karmics. And he kind of stepped in there, but God understood it was for good reason. But it's done now. It's completely done, the tower, and he's learned his lessons. He sure has. And he learned he learned the hard way, Karan. He really did. Alright, I don't know why he's excited. There we go. Alright, Chong. We're moving back home now. Now he's stopping and looking. But yeah, your person learned his lessons the hard way. And when I say the hard way, it was the hardest way to learn a lesson. God humbled his ass up and down. Oh God, here's the bus. He does not like the noise from a truck, folks. This is why I short chain him when I know that the big trucks are coming by. He's not big on big noise. He don't like it. Chong don't like it at all. But yeah, I could tell you that. But God wanted me to tell you also he came from bad graces. He disgraced God at some point. And God showed him who he was. As he showed his whole ass to God, and God spanked that ass. So whatever he was doing with his Don Juan stuff was checked. And now he's humbled. So if he does come forth to you now, the person who you were with, they will have a better perspective. And if you want to have them, it's okay. Because His ass got clapped and he knows better ways now. That's what I was told to tell you, exactly that way, and I tell you straightforward. That's why all these streams are not for kids. Because whatever comes through, the way it comes through is the way it comes through. So that's how it goes. All right, Chong. But yeah, and you know what? Everybody got to learn their lesson, Quran. We were all born with sin. All of us were born with sin. We all have sinned in our life. My ass has been clapped before too. It sure has. This is why I don't fuck with God. If God says something I need to do, I just do it. When I was younger, that's what happened. I learned my lesson from him. I learned it, and I learned it good. So, generally, people that have gotten that far and got back into God's graces usually are generally good people because you're talking to one. And I'm literally got my own platform and I do what God tells me to do. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? It is what it is. I wasn't always a good person. I've done bad things. I have. I was a little player a little bit here and there when I was younger. I get the game. I get it. And God clapped my ass. He said, you know what? This is what happens when this happens. And I said, okay. And I tested God when I was younger. Not no more. Not no more. I said, you know what? I was wrong. You were right. And ever since then, me and God been good. We just been good after that. That's what you have to do. Learn your lesson, move on. And when you're doing good things, he does good things for you. That's just how the divine works. It's just real simple. I go to church every day? No. I don't have time. Between doing all these streams to try to get, the good word out, and all these people that have done shitty stuff and warning people about other people, who has time to go to church all the time? Do I disrespect the people going to church all the time? Hell no. You don't. You don't disrespect anybody. I don't disrespect the person that stays home and knits every day or anything like that. How they want to spend their time on earth is how they want to spend their time on earth. I mean, it is what it is. This is a meat suit, friends. All of it's a meat suit. And I love the animals and I love people. And I understand when people go wrong, how things went wrong sometimes with people. And I try to give good understanding being on the other side of the tower. I always wasn't the goody two-shoe. No, I wasn't. I don't lie. I was a bad girl at one point in my life. I was. But I learned my lesson. And I'm living proof that you can redeem yourself. Anybody can redeem themselves. Just do what's right. If you did a lot of bad things, you do good things. That's it. It'll humble you. But so what? Maybe sometimes that's the best thing that can happen to you is to be humbled. To realize that maybe you're with somebody that's not right for you, and to listen and not be so damn stubborn into not knowing the truth. Some people in this world, they don't learn these lessons. And that's the problem. All these people be out here not learning their lessons. They just, I don't know. They're just crazy. Or they shame people, this body shaming. humiliation. And honestly, they call it in divinity humiliation rituals. But let's call it what it is. You just want to make fun of somebody. You want to humiliate how they look, how they talk, or just anything. Just to make you look better. That's that's a humiliation ritual, and that will get you in a tower, folks. Humiliation rituals, which is making fun of people. And how many people go in a tower just for that reason? Probably thousands. It really is. Probably thousands of people go in this tower for just being in a humiliation ritual. And it's sad. It's what our society has come to. Just body shaming people, socially shaming them. And the thing is the person that you're making fun of is the one person they're going to put you in front of, and you're going to have to apologize, or you're going to be pegged down so low, you're going to be asking them for help. And that's an old saying. It really is. And I don't know, I'm over here too because God wants me to make people more aware that sometimes you're just in a tower because you made fun of somebody for so long. Because we're all God's creatures. We're all God's creations. You make fun of or you hurt any of God's creations, it's still the same energy. Oh yeah, it is. People don't realize it until it's too late. Till that damn tower hits you. You don't want the tower hitting you. Come on, Chong, this way. Because these towers, they're not fun. That's when God puts judgment and wants to find out what the issue is. And how many boxes of tissues to bring out. Alright, come on, Chong. I can't bring the camera over there. There's a baby in a carriage. There we go. But yeah, that's what God does. He wants to know how many tissue boxes to issue out. So people learn their lesson and they're good people. I call it the tissue thing. And in Terra, they always talk about how towers are terrible. They can be, but the thing is, sometimes they're not the worst towers. Not everybody's out there trying to hurt people. They're just sometimes trying to make themselves look better. Or some live streamer, might, I don't know, a lot of times I look at social media, a lot of times they body shame, they'll say, and they'll laugh at this thing or that thing. And they make it look okay to body shame. They make it look okay to make fun of people. Sometimes they have shows about it. There might be on TV, it might be a show, but your ass still can get into a tower over it. And that's just the cold hard of facts. I appreciate everybody. I don't judge anybody by their looks. Now, if you want to, when it comes in a love situation, there's somebody for everybody. There's absolutely someone for everybody. You choose who you're attracted to, but you never downgrade the other products. It's like going to the store and saying all the steak is terrible except for this steak, and you make fun of the other steak. Don't ever make fun of the other products, because that's body shaming also. You don't want that either. All you got to say is, this steak's for me, maybe the other steak's good for someone else. And then you move about your business, and then you grab your steak and get married or whatever after that. Okay, Chong, I can't film the house, okay? Come a little closer. Thank you. All right. Come on, a little forward. We're not down the park. But yeah, I've been listening to different live streamers. Missy, she's oh my god, the metaphysics show. She talks about how social media just does a lot of stuff that is just disgraceful and goes against a lot of universal things. And the thing is it's the duplicity and duality of life. And then if you want to go further with religion, it's the duality. You're making fun of something that you could be. And in a sense, God could make you be in that position. Just because you're making, a lot of people shame people because they're fat or this or that or too skinny or whatever. And the one thing you're making fun of, they will make onto you. Because it's not, and then that person that you made fun of will be brought to look like you did. And will be more accepted and you'll get made fun of. And that's the lesson. That's the messed up thing, is that's the lesson. I don't make fun of anybody, because if you see somebody that's 1,000 pounds and you make fun of them, you might be 1,000 pounds, and then somebody that's 1,000 pounds is gonna look like a supermodel. And I'm just putting that out as an example, because that's sometimes how things roll. And it's like, you can't have beef with people because they look different. You can't. I have beef with nobody. I love everybody the same. I do. I'm a friend to all humanity. All humanity. Animals and people alive. Even the people that are mean to me. I never think ill of them, and I don't prey upon anybody's downfall. Not at all. Whatever I'm able to control and however I'm able to do and live my life in a good manner, that's what I do. And that's what everybody's really goal should be. It's so simple. You're not meant to save the world. I mean, shit, if I was able to save the world, every whale would have been saved by now. No animal would be on the endangered species list. So when I started on Facebook, I was an animal activist. And look at me now. But I still want to try to save as many animals as I can. I always try to recycle my plastics. This rock, I swear to God, it's this rock. He has to pee on this rock every single walk. He saves a little pee just for that rock. But yeah, I recycle my plastics. I think people should recycle their clothes. I really do. That's why I'll go to thrift stores and stuff, or I'll donate stuff all the time. Because I believe in recycling things. I don't believe in putting your nose down because someone doesn't have money. That's the big thing. When people don't have money, sometimes they be doing that fake flexing. Fake flexing's, I don't know. They be doing fake flexing all the time. All right, here we go. We're almost home. Almost. He's already went here. I don't think there's any poops left. There's definitely going to be a bed bath involved in this after this walk. Because he sure needs it. He got mud on him and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and close this out. It's been great talking to y'all, and I'll be coming by. Oh my God. Alright, get away from the poop, Chong. There's more people that don't pick up their poop. Please pick up your poop when you go take the dog out. Please. Alright, I'm going to let you guys go. I love y'all. If you like my words and stuff and what I believe in, come in, subscribe, and like the streams. And I'll be coming back. We're doing a live tarot card reading, but I kind of got to stick to the download I have. And then I could try to help you guys out with the other. So, and I will see you guys when I get my shower and stuff. And you guys have a great day.